fuck out of bed, bitch, go. Get up, and get the guy go. Time to wake up, bitch, get up.
This is how you should be feeling at the moment. The price movement of Bitcoin came all the way to the levels of 81,443. But we're going to find out what is going to happen next, what are the next major targets, and yes, I can tell you already that the $90,000 level is going to be the next price target for Bitcoin. So as always, if you want to find out more, make sure to be subscribed. Watch the video until the end, but most importantly guys, it's now time to enter the crypto market because this bear market is about to end and we could expect higher numbers. Because if we're going to go over to weeks, yes, I opened some position on Ethereum, Bitcoin and also Zcash. These are short-term positions that I opened this morning. The trade from yesterday went all the way to my take profit, and yes guys, the volatility is back in the crypto market, but this is also an important factor. You should watch out for these major liquidity sweeps that we're getting in the markets, because definitely guys, this God candle towards the upside needs a retracement, and either we're going to see that the market is going to retrace within these levels or consolidate within these ranges of $80,000, or we could expect that we're first going to see a major move towards the upside and then see a consolidation in between the 100 moving average and the 50 moving average. So we're going to look at all of the important levels, and we're also going to look at some altcoins, the most important altcoins, Ethereum, Solana, but most importantly guys, we need to look at Bitcoin. But before we're going to look at the charts, guys, I have an exclusive campaign for you. If you're going to sign up with 𝗨𝗏𝗏, you're going to get a major deposit bonus and also some free money, because yes, deposit and trade to earn up to $1,600 in futures bonus. If you're going to deposit $100, you're getting 20 for absolutely free. And if you're going to deposit $2,000, you're getting $400 that you can use to trade and open a free position. And if you're going to accumulate some takers volume, if you're just going to open a trade, this accumulates volume. And if you're going to have 100k volume, which is easy to achieve with a $400 you're getting for absolutely free, because if you're going to open a position on a 10x leverage, this means you already have a position or trading volume of $4,000. So yes, this is easy earned money that you can use to trade. So go down in the video description below and sign up with my exclusive link to 𝗨𝗏𝗏 or even weeks, where you get a major deposit bonus. But before we're going to look at these trades and all of the setups on Bitcoin, Ethereum and Solana, I posted some news in my free Telegram group. So if you're not in this Telegram group, make sure to join guys. Because yes, this could be the factor why we are seeing this major pump. The Clarity Act, one of the biggest dates for crypto regulations, is approaching. The US Senate is scheduled for a key procedural vote on the Clarity Act on September 15th. It needs to get 60 votes to advance. This is not yet final, the votes for the bill, but the bill aims to finally establish clear rules for the US crypto market and regulatory oversight. So yes guys, this could be a major catalyst for the entire market and the reason for this bullish sentiment. And this is also the reason, yes guys, this is a sell the news event. So we are seeing that the markets are already pricing in this factor, and that we could expect, if this Clarity Act is going to pass, that we're going to see a continuation. But in this next 2 weeks, I do expect that the price movement of Bitcoin is going to see a major pump all the way to the $90,000. So we're going to start on the weekly chart for Bitcoin. And why? Yes, we need to look at the major factors and the major levels. And yes, we saw that Bitcoin on the weekly chart came all the way to the 50 moving average. This means the 50 moving average, this blue line, represents the average price of the last 50 days, this blue line. But what is going to be more important guys is the 100 moving average. Exactly here. This is going to be our next price target. And yes, this perfectly lines up with the level of $90,000. So ultimately guys, this is going to be my next major level, in between the level of roughly $90,000 and all the way at the 100 moving average at $89,000. 188. So yes, this is going to be the next price target due to this major level, and we can also see the 100 moving average exactly here. This perfectly lines up with previous price movement, and yes guys, this could be our next major liquidity zone. But yes, ultimately guys, the level that Bitcoin needs to hold is the 80,000 US dollars. So let's go down on the even lower time frames on the daily chart. Because yes, we can see this upward sloping trend that we have drawn in all the way in these levels when the price movement was consolidating exactly here. We came all the way to the 200 moving average, got a major rejection, came all the way back down, formed the lower low, and now we can see that Bitcoin broke all these major levels. The short term 13 moving average, the 100 and the 50 moving average, and the 200 moving on the daily chart, and we can also see the blue line, the 50 moving average is crossing the 100 moving average, and normally this tends to be extremely bullish for the markets. But ultimately guys, we can see that the price movement saw small consolidation exactly here, and as I told you in the previous video, that normally the price movement of Bitcoin consolidates or sees a retracement all the way back down to the 23.6. Let me just get all the way down to this major low, exactly here. And now we can see, yes, this was a perfect retracement to the 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. We saw a bounce exactly here, and the price movement went all the way up to the levels of 81,200 US dollars. But on the even lower time frames, we can see it was a perfect bounce exactly from the 23.6, and we can see that the price movement of Bitcoin is also respecting this upwards trend that we have drawn in, because we can see a rejection exactly here. Price movement came over this point, we saw once again a rejection, and in this trend line turned into major resistance, got a rejection exactly here. So I could expect once again the 13 moving average and this upward sloping trend is in perfect confluence. So yes, this is going to be the level that Bitcoin needs to hold, and also the 80,000 US dollars, which is going to be a major psychological level for the price movement of Bitcoin and the bullish sentiment. But ultimately guys, once we're going to break out from this range, we could expect a higher move. Let's just look at a simple trajectory that we can see what is going to be the immediate short-term price target, because yes, this was clearly a consolidation within a symmetrical triangle, and the breakout target from a symmetrical triangle is always the width of this triangle. We're going to drag it over to the breakout point, and yes guys, the next major level is going to be the $82,750. So I could expect in the immediate short term that the price movement is going to rally all the way up to this level. Maybe even due to the stock market open, we're getting a retracement all the way back down to the 13 moving average, which should be exactly within this level. And we could expect either the price movement is going to continue even higher with a price target of 90,000 US dollars, or we could expect a short-term retracement, which wouldn't be a bearish sentiment, all the way to the 38.2, the next major Fibonacci level. But overall guys, we could still see that the price movement would still be in a continuation pattern with higher highs and also higher lows. So this wouldn't be bearish at all. This would just be a healthy retracement after a major pump. So let's go over to Ethereum, because yes, I'm in a position on Ethereum. This was my position yesterday when I made the video on Ethereum, which perfectly hit my price target. I entered exactly here at 2,440. And yes guys, my take profit was all the way up here at the previous highs. So if you want to trade these moves guys, make sure to join weeks or even 𝗨𝗏, where you receive a major deposit bonus. And yes guys, we could expect a major pump for Ethereum, Solana, which is again over 100 US dollars, and this looks extremely bullish guys. So the next major level for Solana on the weekly chart is definitely going to be the 200 moving average at 109, and then we could expect a further move towards the upside all the way to the $150 level. But guys, if you're not in the crypto market yet, and if you didn't buy any of these coins, make sure to just dollar cost average all the way up here. Guys, don't wait for any retracement and say, I'm going to buy if Solana comes all the way back down to the $70 level. No, because maybe this is not going to happen, and we could expect that the price is just going to see a major continuation and you're going to end up buying all the way up here. Guys, dollar cost average, spread your investment over a certain period of time, weeks or even days, to dollar cost average to get an average entry price. Even if the price movement reacts and comes all the way back down, this is just going to be an opportunity. But don't wait for these retracements. Now's the time to enter the crypto market. And if you always want to stay up to date what is happening in the overall crypto market, make sure to join my free Telegram group. And if you want to get a major deposit bonus, make sure to sign up to 𝗨𝗏𝗏. This is just for a limited time and also just for 30 users. So make sure to be one of the users that are going to get a major deposit bonus for absolutely free that you can use to trade and to open these positions to earn some passive income to dollar cost average back into Bitcoin. Because yes guys, this is going to be a wild run and you're just at the beginning of a major bull cycle, and this is just going to be the first move from this major run and this bull cycle, which is going to last the next 2 years. So make sure to be for crypto, smash up the like button, but most importantly guys, make sure to be subscribed, and we see each other in the next video.